What's up, people? This is your boy Terrence Warren, Cisco certified network engineer, and in this video I'd like to address a question that I'm always asked quite a bit. The question is, which is more lucrative and more important to pursue, college degree or IT certifications? Now, I have both. I've spent 6 years of college, but at the same time, I was already in the IT field for about 16 years before I started going to college to get the certifications. So I've got a little of both. I've got information from both sides. So let's start with the college degree, pros and cons. All right. I have an associate's. I went to school for 6 years. Now, my intention was to get a bachelor's degree in network security and network management. But, because I'm a working adult, I work full time, I have kids, and I have responsibilities. Sometimes I had to stop going to school, or I had to postpone going to school. So I didn't go a consecutive 6 years. It was on and off. I had to take breaks and everything because of life. Life happened. But in the entire time that I've been in the telecommunications and the information technology field, I've never been asked for a degree. I've never needed or required a degree for any of the positions that I work. Even though the position might say that they want you to have a degree, I always had the experience which trumped the degree. I always had some certifications that trumped the degree. So it's my personal opinion and experience that I feel that certifications carry more weight in the information technology field than degrees, because like I said, I've been in school 6 years. I took a class, for an associate's degree, and the books we had in the beginning of that semester will be outdated by the end of the semester because IT changes so fast. There are so many new things always coming out in technology, So by the time you get that degree, everything that you've studied, that you've learned in those books are outdated, even the books. But with certifications, because you have to recertify every 3 years, every 2 years, you're forced to stay relevant, to stay up on the new trends in technology, the new ideas and the new protocols and everything that's come out. You're forced to be up on that in order to pass or recertify for that next certification. Whereas a degree, you can get a degree in IT 5 years ago and still have a degree, but that doesn't mean that you know anything about the relevance of IT now in the present day. So it's my personal opinion that if you're pursuing the IT field or technology field, to get your certifications up. Because another thing, some of these certifications are really hard, they're really difficult to get. So when an employer sees that you have these certifications, they know that you must know something. Because some of these certifications, like Cisco, you have to do labs. You have to lab. You have to commit so much time studying and learning the material and learning the equipment. I mean, I have a home lab, and I worked doing this daily for over 3 years at my current position, and I still had to come correct with those exams, because it ain't no just you go up in there, take it and pass, and I do this every day. So certification just, I think, requires more of you. Whereas once you get the degree, you don't have to do anything else anymore. You have a degree. You don't have to recertify or renew it. You just have a degree in IT, and everything that you learned during that time could be outdated and old and not even practiced anymore, but you still have a degree, and employers know that. So when it comes to the guy with the degree, you don't know if he still knows what he's doing or how to work in this field, versus the guy with certifications. Well, if he has a Cisco, then he really had to know this stuff to get it. And he has to recertify every 3 years, so he has to keep learning. You're always learning, right? And I've been anti-degree for a while, because when you get a degree, you know, people go to school, and I was fortunate to have the military backing me up. But people go and they take out these loans, they do all these things, and become in debt to pay back those loans for this degree that they really didn't need. I'm telling you, a degree in the IT field is not mandatory. It's not even required. It's just preferred, versus certifications are always, I feel that they hold more weight, more credibility than degrees. In my company, you can come in with a degree, but the guy that comes in with the certifications is probably going to have more of a chance at getting a position than the guy with the degree, because we know he's currently experienced in the field, where this guy with a degree probably had a little bit of each of the technology subjects that he needs to know to do this work. So he can get in this position and not know anything, but he has a degree, versus this guy with certification, because he recertifies every 3 years, he knows something. So that's who we're going to take a chance on. And that's just my personal opinion. Like I said, I have both. I have an associate's degree in network security and network management, and I have a few Cisco certifications. I have CCNA security, CCNP. I'm working on wireless and CCDP. I have fiber optics. I had Cat5 OS, not OS, but it was a fiber optic tool. Man, it's been so long now, but it was an optical time domain, OTDR, that is. It was a splicer that spliced fiber optic. I was certified in that, and it only helped me for a while, but now they're getting people out of high school to do that with no certification. So that's one of the reasons why I switched over to IT. But I still have the knowledge. I still maintain the knowledge of Cat5 networks, fiber optic networks, and how they coincide with Cisco and routing and switching. So it's good to know all of that, to be a well-rounded engineer. But yeah, once again, that's my personal opinion on certifications versus degrees. If you're pursuing a job with the government, then yeah, a degree might be helpful, you know. But then again, also, I think they starting to look more for degrees too. But to move up in government, you definitely have to have a degree and not just certifications. Whereas in the private sector and the commercial sector, they look for certifications. That's the big thing. That's the weight. That carries weight. That carries prestige and credibility. So if you're in the IT field and you think you need to have the degree, you don't. So get your certs up, get your skills up, and just pursue that route. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy my page. Keep checking for updates. I'll have all types of tutorials, labs that I can talk you through. If you'd like to book a session with me, tutoring remotely, we do that through TeamViewer. My sessions are $15 an hour. So again, hit me up. If you need any help, we can walk through whatever you need help with, and I can help you with that CCNA. I have 2 of them. Thanks for watching.